Hi guys, welcome back to our final Tackling Health session. This is our 6th and last session, and today we'll be training like a forward. So I've got a really exciting workout for you today. We're going to be really pushing ourselves and really working hard. So today we're really focusing on strength and power. We have got a range of different exercises for you. I have 10 to be exact, and we are going to do 10 reps of each exercise. Please feel free at the end of the video to rewind and go again if you feel like that wasn't enough for you. But I'm pretty sure that by the end of this session, you'll be feeling really tired and feeling really strong. Let's first get warmed up and then we'll get straight into our activity. All right guys, so to start with, we are just going to get warm. So make sure you have got an appropriate space. I have got a mat underneath me, which is a non-slip mat, therefore I can train in socks. If you have wooden floors, please make sure you have got some shoes on, just make sure you don't fall over. So just to start with, we're going to get warm. So I want you to be bouncing from one foot to the other, just like this. Nice, easy, light bounce. So we're just beginning to warm up the body, get it warm. And we're going to be staying here for a little while, just getting that body warm. All right guys, we're now going to come into some bum kicks. So heels to bum, stretching out those quads, that's the front of the legs. Trying to get that body as warm as possible. Alright, and back to your little toe jumps. Good, okay, this next one we're going to come into our jump downs. So with our jump downs, we're going to go jump, jump, wide squat down. Jump, jump, wide squat down. Notice my knees come out to the sides of the rooms, my bum comes down, and we're sitting into that squat. So on your toes, we're going to do 10 jump downs. So when we're ready, 3, 2, 1, off we go. 1, 2, good. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work guys, back on the toes. Keep it nice and warm. We'll do one more round of bum kicks and then one more round of those jump downs. So if we go bum kicks. Alright, keep it moving. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and straight into jump downs. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good work, well done guys. Hopefully we're all nice and warm now and we're ready to get started. So our first exercise today is a jump squat. So we've squatted loads of times before, so just a quick reminder guys, weight is in the heels, we're bending at the hips, so we're sitting back, imagining we're sitting down into a chair. When we're down at the bottom, we should be able to wiggle the toes, and then we're using our weight through our heels to bring ourselves up. So this time we're going to be adding a jump. So we're going to come back down in the same way, and then we can use our arms to help power us up and jump. Now remember, we bend our knees when we land to make sure that there's not too much impact on our knees, so we're keeping them safe. So we're going to go for 10 jump squats. So remember, we're coming down into our squat and we're powering up. So we're going to try and go as fast as we can. We've got 10 to do. Are we ready? Our next exercise is going to be jumping lunges. So we've done our lunges loads of times before. Remember, we've got 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. As we lunge down, we've got 90 degrees here and 90 degrees here. So this time, with our jumping lunges, we're going to be alternating legs. So we're down here and we're going to power up and change our legs. So as we go down, we're bending into those knees and then we're jumping up and changing legs, okay? So we've got 10 of these to do. Each jump is going to count as 1, so we're going to only have 5 per leg, so it should be quite straightforward. If you feel like you want to go for 10 on each leg, please feel free to pause me and go ahead. have our lateral rounds. So for this one, we're going to need a bit of a wide space. We're going to start at one end of our space and we've got the weight on one leg, the other leg is lifted. We're then going to use the power from this leg to give us a big bound to the side, jumping onto the other leg. So we've got 10 of these, so every time you land that counts as one. Again, please feel free to pause me if you want to do more than that. Are we ready? Our next exercise is an A skip. So these are amazing at helping improve your stride. So for example, if you are going to be running or if you're going to be using them to help power yourself through. So what we're going to be doing is just like we would normally skip. We're going to bring one leg up nice and high if we can, and then we're going to jump, and as we do that, that leg comes down and the other leg comes up. So just like skipping, but the leg is coming up and we're making sure that it comes up nice and high. As we're doing this, squeezing into the tummy muscles, and that's going to help improve our leg strength as well. So we've got 10 to do, 5 on each leg. Again, pause me if you would like to do more. Next we have our reverse lunge knee drive. So we have done these before. So just a quick reminder, we're coming down into our reverse lunge. So remember, we've got that 90 degrees and 90 degrees here. And then we're going to drive that knee up and then come back down, driving the knee up. So we're going to stay on one side at a time. So we're going to do 10 on one leg and then 10 onto the other leg. Okay? Our next exercise is tuck jumps. Now, I find these quite difficult, so I like to do this in a slightly easier way that gives us more chance to get a better jump. So, as you may know, a tuck jump is literally where you jump up off the floor, knees come up nice and high, so like this. What we want to do is try and do 10 of those. So when we're doing our tuck jumps, we're going to have a little gap in between each of our jumps, so we're not trying to do that jump 10 times over. So all we're going to be doing is staying on our toes, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, jump, okay? And we're going to keep that going 10 times over. Are we ready? For our next exercise, we have our high knees. So we've done these ones before. So all we're doing is on the spot, getting those knees up nice and high. So we're going to try and do 10 of those. Every knee counts as a half. So we'll be going 1, 2. All right, so we've got 10 of those to do. And we're going to try and keep that pace up as much as possible. Let's go. Our next exercise is going to be our bum kicks. So all we're doing is popping our hands onto our bum, and we're going to make sure that our heel is touching our hands. So just like in the last exercise, every time we kick our hands, that's only going to count as a half. So both legs need to go for it to be 1. So we've got 10. Our next exercise is going to be our calf jumps. So they're quite similar to our squat jumps, except that we're not going to be bending our knees nearly as much. So with our calf jumps, I like to imagine that we're on a bouncy castle and we're just jumping from flat foot with our knees slightly bent to help get us up off the floor. Okay, so notice the difference. This is a squat jump and then a calf jump. We're literally pushing us off the floor from our toes. So we've got 10 of those to do. Our last exercise is going to be a core one, so we're going to strengthen into our abdominal muscles. So we're going to come onto the floor and we're going to be bringing our legs in towards us. So our hands are going to come back behind us, fingertips pointing forward the same way the toes are. We're going to bend the elbows slightly, so we're leaning back. So we've got a little bit of work going through our tummy muscles already. And we're going to extend our legs straight, leaning back. You should be able to feel the abs shaking a little bit. And then you're going to tuck in, so knees come forward and you bring yourself up. So watch my elbows. I go back and then I push up. So the work here, we want to be working into the tummy muscles. So imagine you're squeezing these muscles. Otherwise the work is just going to come through your hips and through your hands. So you want to be sat just onto the edge of your bum. So just onto the sit bones. And we're extending the legs straight, elbows bent. So you should be able to hang here like this. So all we're going to do is tuck in and extend. We've got 10. You ready? Well done guys, we have completed today's session. If you would like to go back and do that session again, please feel free to do so. If you want to add more reps just to make it a bit harder, please do that. We hope you loved your tackling health lessons with me, and we look forward to seeing you hopefully again soon with something similar. Don't forget to give us a follow on our social media. You can catch all of our exciting things that we have going on there. See you soon and take care.